We got a beautiful morning for you in Virginia. Hey, bud, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Glad I finally caught up with you. You're a hard man to stalk.
Sorry, buddy.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So I'm going to ride with you for a bit, if that's okay. Get you on the cat trail. More the merrier.
Well, folks, this is probably, obviously one of the last videos that I'm going to make. And it's kind of bittersweet. Today I was coming into town, and I was just thinking about what an awesome trip this has been. And I want to emphasize the number one thing about this trip is not the adventure, is not the beautiful vistas, it is the people that I've met along the way, the beautiful souls from all the diners that I went into, and the waitresses that treated me so kind, that grabbed my water bottles and washed them out and put ice and water and iced tea and lemonade in and never charged me, and the farmer out there in Kansas that demanded I sit down and eat with him, and we had a wonderful hour conversation, and I could basically tell you a kind soul story basically every day. It's just I want to say, this is what makes America great. What a wonderful country we have. It's the people. They're loving, they're kind, they're hardworking, they're conscientious. I'll add to that today, what a wonderful day I had. The trail angels, that Prince Purple that tracked me all last night and was worried about not catching me this morning, and then got out in front of me and made a sign with my name on it, and he and two other rode together, and just, they're curious about the race and about all the things that we've been talking about. It's just wonderful people, and that's what I'm going to miss. I know my race is over. I guess what I would leave you with is, please don't forget about these widows and the sacrifices that they've made and continue to make. We're losing soldiers. Their problems don't get solved just because the race is over. Sincerely, this will be one of my continued efforts, is to try and help the American Widow Project. I'm at, 1 mile short of the mission being done. Bittersweet. Although I've been through, that's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I also feel a great deal of accomplishment. But most of all, I feel a great deal of debt. And today is dedicated to the special people. Dedicating today to Karen and Michael Davis. Karen is a special person, a great leader, a great woman, a great visionary. The organization is in great hands as long as she's in charge. And her love for the widows who have, without ever volunteering, given up their husbands. Some of them raising children without their dads. Some of the dads never even saw the children that they have. Karen and Mike, today's for you. A little history for you. I'm standing here in front of the American Revolutionary Museum at Yorktown. We have a legacy here. Even prior to 1776, men and women of all colors and all beliefs have given their lives for this country. Most of them on a voluntary basis, to stand up for freedom and liberty. If you look behind me, you can see all the different flags on the flagpoles. And I'm just going to take a few minutes and remember those people, the airmen, the sailors, the soldiers, the Coast Guard, and of course our beloved Marines, who've all went before us and sacrificed so much. Not just recently, over 200 years, the legacy of great men and women giving up everything they had. Thank you for following this ride. If you haven't already given to the American Widow Project, I would please ask you to do that. I'm getting ready for the last run here.
to go, Jay! Woo! Way to go, buddy!
Thanks everybody for coming. And everybody, I'd like you to come in here. We're not done yet. Come on up. Don't be shy. So, how many of y'all been following what I've been doing? Anybody know? I don't know. We just walked up. Oh, hey!
That's how I met him.
So I just went 4,200 miles on a bike, but this wasn't about me. It was about the men and women that went before us and gave up their lives and left behind families that have to live with a legacy without fathers. And so it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But whenever I started feeling sorry for myself, I thought about these women and what they're going through, and I just locked it down, man. Got it done. So I'm just gonna put these cards out up here, and we're gonna leave them here. I promised. I hit a card for every day of the trip, and I promised the widows I would not just leave these cards anywhere. I left them in churches, on military monuments along the way, and on this group I said, boys, we're going to Yorktown together. So I'm just going to lay these out. I appreciate if you just look at them, just take them in silence, and then I'll get y'all out of here real quick. After that, we're just going to give thanks for what has happened over that time, okay? Is that good? Buckeye. Yeah, here's the Buckeye that gave his life for his country. Alright, let's go. So, we honor the man each day and remember their families, and we give thanks we raised $20,000 for the American Widow Project. Oh. Where's Tom? Are you Tom?
Sorry for bugging you so much.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate you keeping me posted.